Can I get a medium regular?
Oh, you're not checking points? Sorry.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know you wanted the code first.
Pardon me?
1 second. 7282.
I'm sorry.
7282?
7-2. Trevor?
Yeah.
Hey, what can I get started for you?
Can I get a medium regular and 2 hash browns? All right, so Tire Doctor's pet peeve for McDonald's now is they make you literally bring up your phone once you get to the call box, and it's like, I just came from driving. You're not supposed to have your phone in your hand while you're driving, so why would I have my code ready? That's my Tire Doctor rant for today. I'm sure you guys have probably like experienced it, but McDonald's, fix your So we got ourselves a Red Bull. I'm just waiting for a sponsorship by them. Just, hit me up. But anyways, we are heading to fix a forklift tire, and we just got a tube just in case, because a lot of the times those always need a new tube because they run them flat and then they make multiple holes in it. And then we're going far out of the way to fix a rear tire on a backhoe, but we've brought a front tire just in case, because sometimes they be lying and it's actually a front, and then we get there and scrap and we have to come all the way back, and we are not going to do that. So we're going to take that risk, and hopefully it doesn't need a tire. If it does, then we're probably going to have to do it tomorrow morning. So let's do it. So I got a little worried when the guy said he just pulled the nail out and hurt it, because sometimes they just pull the nail out and nothing's wrong with it, but it was in fact flat. So now we're going to try to jack it up, and we're going to do a special way that I'd like to jack this one up with wood blocks and use the forklift. So this should be cool experience. If you guys don't know how to do this, it's a lot easier than trying to jack it up. So usually what I do is I start the forklift up and then put the, whatever these things are called, all the way back. Then we get a piece of wood or two. Stick them underneath. Now it's just above the ground and we can take it off. These forklifts weigh so much that sometimes like even a jack can't even do it. They're so heavy that it just makes it so much easier if you just stick some wood underneath and just lift it with itself. Just gotta wait for the compressor to build up so I can take these off easier. Of course, I got a little Chicago pneumatics. Best impact in the game. It looks like I could put air into it, but I think it might come off real nice. We do these so often that it's usually pretty good. And there we go. It's broken. It's always nice when things get along with me. Starting to get nice and hot out. Bring out the headband. I like these ones. They're actually pretty easy. When you start getting into the smaller forklift tires, that become difficult to do. Get out of my way, guys. Gosh. Oh yeah, and it's inside, so the valve stem just pops right in. Sweet. Oh no, I lied. That's the inside. That's the outside does that. Now I try to find the hole, air it up and listen to where it is, and then find where that is on the tire. There she is. So if I put it back in the tire, it'd be this way. The guy already pulled the nail out, so it probably isn't even in there anymore, but should be good to just patch and then put it back in. Just gotta make sure there's no other sharp points. Feel the tire. Fill it up real good. So luckily enough, these guys pulled the nail out and didn't drive it flat, so looks like we can actually patch a tube for once. So that's fun. Gotta get a small little patch from Premium Canada, of course, and then get her going. You always gotta be careful with these because they're so thin that you could actually puncture it if you buff it, so. Looks good to me, maybe a little bit more on the outside. Slap on some glue. Maybe a little too much there. Wait for it to dry. Make sure we got the right spot right in the middle there. Apply the patch. Now we're going to keep this plastic on the patch because if you take the plastic off or you also put bead sealer or whatever the crap is around it, the overbuff, then it'll actually stick to the tire and you'll never be able to get it out. So that's what we do. I like to air it up about like 20 pounds and then put it back on the unit. Tighten up a bolt and then continue airing it up. Because the last thing I want is for this rim to go right here. And then I just stand away, let it air up. But also keep making sure that the ring is centered, because that's what'll make it explode. And then we're basically done, and then we're on to that backhoe tire that I was talking about. So we literally predicted the future on this one. It is a front. They did plug the rear, and it's been holding. And yeah, so it's a good thing I brought a tire. Good call by me. Brought a front tire just in case, because sometimes they'd be lying. Hopefully it's just a little plug job. Ooh, looks like they tried to plug it themselves. That's not good, man. Stick another plug in it. See if it seals it a bit better. Which it did, but we're not going to risk it because this is out of the way. So we're going to put sealant in the tire so that we don't have to come back. Okay, looks like we finished just before the rain started, so it's been a pretty good Monday if you ask me. I wonder what Tuesday is going to bring. I obviously can't record between the hours of 5 and 7 because there's no light, but this is technically the first call. We have a backhoe that's in need of a tire. It's almost like tilted over, so it's only down a couple pounds, so it's not too important. It's probably because all the weight's on the back because the front end is all lifted up. This thing's pretty friggin' muddy, so I'm gonna have to clean this up real good before I put the new one on. So if you can't tell, today's been very muddy. This thing is full of mud because my hose was in a mud pit the first call of the day. So I'm just gonna shake this off like Taylor Swift does and clean it up. I take the dirtiest rag first. That way I don't get the nice clean one all dirty and have to keep replacing it. So I get the most of it off with the crappy one. And then I come over here, take the nice clean one, and get the rest of the stuff. Still makes it a little dirty, but oh well. So it looks like there's a little bang in the rim. So, and I'm also gonna replace the valve stem because he said that he was having trouble getting air in, and it does look like it's loose and it looks like it's crap. So we're just gonna take that and put a big jumbo valve in. Does not like to come out. The old and the new. A little bit of spray so it gets on easier. Now I get the new tire and put it on. The thing about putting the bucket up in the air is it's hard to put the tire on because it always swings down. You have to put a block on the other side so that it doesn't come down like this. Just watch. See how it's coming down? Sometimes you can get lucky, but today it's not the day. So let's see if we can get this block on the other side. I think that fits pretty good. Now the harder part is trying to remember to take the block back out. That's why I like to use the jack instead, because I like to forget the block on the other side. Oy. Still bounces though. Which makes it a bit harder to put it on. Okay. We got the final bar. Now we're going to top it up. The sealant inside is all watered down, so of the old one. So we're just going to put some new stuff because this is out of the way. And we want to make sure that it is working 100%. And go. Definitely need a haircut. My hair's getting in the way of my work and everything else. Drove pretty tight, but luckily it's not gonna hit the truck. Oh, never mind, I did. That's okay, I only hit the plastic part, which at this point, every part of a car is plastic, so I guess I hit every single part of it.